The updated Updike mod just dropped a couple of days ago, and what I find interesting about this one is that technically, even though it is a joke mod, Updike actually does have a pretty extensive backstory. Now, what I also find interesting is that the original creator, who is named Sockclip, actually wants to separate Updike from Witty. So I want to go over the backstory of Updike and kind of talk about how it's probably going to separate from the original backstory, which involved Witty specifically. Now, the first thing that I want to note about Updike is that his name is actually Gabriel Updike, and a lot of people think that he's some type of cloud monster, but in reality he's just super hairy. Something that I find funny is that back in the day, Updike had a very slender type of appearance. It made him look very non-threatening, but now that he's kind of built like Kingpin, he actually looks like he could be a Yeti monster, which makes him significantly more intimidating. Now, as far as Updike's backstory goes, apparently back in the day he was a wealthy weatherman, and then later on he ended up becoming a member of a secret organization called the Greater Good. Now, the purpose of this task force was actually to defend the Earth against monsters or creatures that would do harm to innocent civilians. And back in the day, this is where Witty came into place, because he was this doomsday monster that even though he didn't want to do harm to anybody, he was still a threat. So Gabriel and the rest of the Greater Good chased this man down relentlessly in order to take him out so that he wouldn't harm people. Now, even though Updike and Witty are no longer connected based on the story, I still want to bring that up because that interaction showed us that Updike wasn't really a ruthless or a heartless killer. He didn't really want to do anything to Witty. He felt like he had to in order to make sure that everybody else was safe. He actually felt great remorse for having to hunt down monsters or creatures and kill them. And this may partially be due to the fact that he could be mistaken as a monster himself, so maybe he felt sympathy for that reason, or maybe there's something deeper to it as well. Now, some fun facts about Updike are that he's technically only 24 years old, so he's actually very young, which may kind of explain why he still feels sympathy or remorse for some of the actions that he has to do. Another fun fact about him that I find kind of cute is that when he gets sad, he actually turns this bluish color to kind of show that he is feeling down. Another thing that I find funny, and back in the day we didn't notice it because we didn't really know that Girlfriend was a demon or how strong she was, but in this mod he actually has her handcuffed and her arms behind her back, and now we know that Girlfriend doesn't need to have her hands free to use her powers. So in reality here, Boyfriend and Girlfriend are probably never really in danger. That's probably why she's smiling as well, because she knows that she can just break out of this and probably kill Updike if she really wanted to. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to check out this video where I explain what your favorite Friday Night Funkin' character says about you. As always, thank you for watching. This is Orseofkorse. Peace, peace.